Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Fallout 4. I don't know why I always tend to go to the left when I start these things.
Whenever you're ready.
But we are jumping into this and hoping we don't die. I'm gonna keep on my dress in the because
Just get on the platform.
if we have to we can switch out. Well,
Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute, and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. Yeah, don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. RF. And got it. Hold on to your butt.
bow. Whoop, 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 whoop. Alright. Completed the molecular. So we found the Institute. Insert network scanner holotape into Institute terminal. So let's do that. Signal rerouted. Cursor chip data. Scan complete. Internal network detected. Oh, no. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Play tape. God, that's what I've been trying to do. It took me way too long to do that. That's all it says? Okay. Okay. We never did... And you know what? Let's go ahead and do that while we're here before we move forward. I never did check out this Courser data chip. That is this just a keyboard? Yeah, this is just a keyboard over and over and over again. The first... I think if we were going in binary, this would probably be the proper order for binary. Okay. Repeated twice for some reason. I think. I don't know, maybe not. Because this is, I mean, this is as it's laid out on a keyboard. I think A probably comes before Q, even though it's not laid out that way on a keyboard. I don't know. I'm not, like, fluent in binary. So now, we'll just wander around here and see if there's anything worth looking at.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Father.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
That this is? Hello. It's Portal. Holy shit. Institutionalized.
Jammed.
Inaccessible. Institute jumper? Interesting. So we're in a portal elevator. He said it's an elevator. For all we know, it could actually be like a gas chamber.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us.
Well, you are
I'd like
attacking
to show
people.
you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute.
Whoa. Trippy.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials,
What
a
the
shared
crap?
vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground.
Why?
There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
I mean, your synths are out there attacking people. There's another elevator. Took an elevator to an elevator. Hello! Sean! Spanner? Applicator? Tweezers. Okay.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
I'm your mommy.
Sean?
Hi.
Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
I'm your mama.
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. Mommy's here
I
now.
don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me!
Okay. You're creeping me the hell out. I'm gonna take these off.
Father, help me!
Are you father? Oh. You look...
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating. but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to
You
explore
crazy
the effects of
motherfucker.
extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
Just... Help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's
So you
good
say.
to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
What? That doesn't make any sense. Because Kellogg, unless Kellogg was also a synth, which we know he wasn't because we dissected him. Because Kellogg was already an adult when they took Sean, so unless they froze
This really is a
Kellogg,
matter of importance.
that doesn't make any sense.
Come on. That's crazy.
I assure you, I am completely sane and entirely honest. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the
Again,
reality.
that's not the part that's
And
throwing me
here I
off.
am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But that, no, it says makes sense. No, it doesn't make sense because Kellogg.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And again, that might, like, this all might make sense if Kellogg didn't exist. But we already tracked him down and killed him, and he hadn't aged 60 years. And if he hasn't aged 60 years, then why the hell would my
I hope you're
son
not too overwhelmed.
look older than him? I kind of want to say I don't believe you.
I don't believe you. There's no way any of this is true.
Because Kellogg.
I wish there was something to say. I know this isn't what you wanted. But it's the only truth I can offer you.
And it's so hard to tell if this is like if it's supposed to be a lie or if this is just bad storytelling. And this is the problem that games have. This is one of the problems I had with Dragon Age Inquisition when they added in a trans character, because it's a male model. And Dragon Age Inquisition, it was a male model that they had voiced by a female who was trying to do a male's voice, and it was just so jarring because it's like, what the hell is going on? And then finally, like 20 hours later, you figure out,
really is a matter of importance.
oh, it's supposed to be a trans character. And it's like, well, I'm sorry, but games have just not progressed enough to a point where you can make these jumps in your storytelling. And it's the same thing with this game. I can't tell if it's just really bad storytelling.
I hope you're not too overwhelmed.
Why are you doing this to me? After everything I've been through.
I don't mean any of this to hurt you. I'm trying to help you. Help us. I've shown you my trust. Your weapons haven't been confiscated, and I stand unarmed before you. Please, let's just talk.
Alright, fine,
All
let's
right.
talk.
Let's talk then.
I know you must have questions. Please, anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before
Yeah?
I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The
You could have thrown him
Institute
in
took
prison.
advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond
Yeah, you say
normal
that.
human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What
Yeah, but you
else
could have
can
done
I
that at
say
any time.
to ease your mind?
No, I'm gonna keep moving forward. But if the Institute had technology that could prolong Kellogg's life, then why haven't they used it on you?
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral.
Because you're a wrinkly old
For
man.
many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
If any of that was true, then you could have, like, come and gotten me just out of the vault at any point in time, as well. Like, you could have gotten me while I was in the vault, you could have gotten me after I left the vault. You could have done any number of things, but instead you had synths roaming around that tried to
hope
kill
you're
me
not
on
too
numerous
overwhelmed.
occasions. You could have programmed them not to attack me.
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But Director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position. Obviously. I've lived my life within these walls. Dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just
Okay.
give me time. I know there's
Then-
more for us to discuss.
No, but.
The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here in the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done.
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work together.
None of this makes any sense. But I want to see. Let's see how deep the rabbit hole goes.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
And then what about Virgil and such? What color are his eyes? Like I said, it's very hard to tell if the problem here, hello, is... Ooh, what was that? Is it bad writing? Is it... Is it supposed to be like a computer or what the hell is this shit? Yeah, it's very hard to tell if it's bad writing or if it's like if the writing is perfectly fine and it's just bunk. Beat. Bunk. Beat. Beat only has one similar beat. Bunk. Blue. Bunk. Beat. Blue. All have one in common, which makes me think it's the B to start off with. Both. See, no. Band. B-A-N-D. 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 Link. Pile, nope. Wild, nope. Mall. Band. B-A-N-D. Link. Mall. Mall. M-A-U-L. M-A-U-L. Nope. Ode. Band. Andlinkmaul.
Yes.
Oh, see, and now they're trying to... Jealousy. See, I feel like they're ham-fisting a reason for Kellogg to be in there. Okay, well, I guess they're saying that's all on the level. Will we actually meet? Was this all for nothing? No, not nothing. I've learned myself, why? I'm told Kellogg has gone offline. Dr. Walker. Such faith in implants that in the end, I believe it was justified. The Institute is about preserving humanity, not some bizarre amalgamation of biology and technology, except that's what the synths are. Synth shutdown. And again, the synths... Sean's terminal password. They've been attacking me. That does not count as the director code, apparently. Yeah, so I guess they're saying the whole thing about Kellogg living forever is on the level. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I guess my problem with that is that video games are not a good medium for that kind of thing. Actually, Addictol, I'll take that too. Largely just because video games are not known to have good stories and to handle stuff terribly. And so a weird twist like that feels like a cop-out rather than a big revelation. So it wants me to meet these people. Should I go? Let's go down first.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am. Good to see you.
So are they all synths?
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Of course. We're all looking forward to working with you.
Hey there.
Dr. Orman's lecture on cold fusion was nothing short of a revelation.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
Nothing? Okay.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
Let's see what you have.
Okay. Ooh. It's not very powerful. Mark II synth pieces. Chest piece, Mark III synth piece. Alright, well, we're going to actually wrap it up there for this episode. We'll see if we can't figure out a little bit more about this place on the next episode. So thanks for watching, and have a good evening.